Hi, this is Allura Aversa with Impact Soundworks, and today I'd like to show you Special Reserve's Allura Pop Stacks, featuring Jillian Aversa. This library is actually part of two different series. The first one is Special Reserves, which is all about affordable, super easy to use libraries that deliver an amazing sound out of the box, and our Allura series, which features my wife, vocalist and soprano, Jillian Aversa. The first Allura library focused on playable phrases, but this one is completely playable, and as the name suggests, it's all about pop stacks. If you've heard any of my collaborations with Jill or any of her original music, you've heard this kind of sound. Or for that matter, if you know Enya's music. Pop stacks are basically single vowels like ah or oo in this case, and it's where the singer layers their own voice multiple times for every note. In this library, you can layer up to 5 voices. You can start with just one, like this, or 2, all the way up to 5, which is this massive, wonderful choral kind of sound. Now you're hearing it with the built-in, carefully tuned delay and reverb, which are controllable from these two knobs, but actually it's recorded in a dry studio, so you can use whatever reverb you'd like. You also have full control over the stereo width of the voices. With 0 width, everything is completely collapsed to mono. But of course, I think it sounds much nicer once you start panning those voices. Plus, I like the reverb and delay. The dynamic knob lets you swell from a soft piano to a louder forte, and it's mapped to MIDI CC1 or the mod wheel by default. But with all of these knobs, you can simply right-click and assign them to whatever you want. Now, because dynamics are controlled by the mod wheel or the dynamics knob, what does velocity do? Well, when you play on soft velocities, there is a softer entrance to each note. That's with low velocity, and here is higher velocity. It's never a hard attack, but basically, if you want there to be that little fade in, just play quieter. As you've already noticed, you can switch between oo and ah vowels. However, the nice thing is that this isn't just an on or off kind of toggle. You can blend between the two. So in a way, when you have both the oos and the ahs, as well as multiple voices in a chord, you're really hearing dozens and dozens of layers at the same time. Let's switch to oo for now. Breath adds a little bit of an attack breath sound to each note, and it also adds a bit more into the high frequency range. Staccato tightens the envelope and lets you play the voice more percussively. And that's really all the controls of the instrument. Everything else is just how you write and how you play. Something else to note is that while Jill's natural range is from G2 to this high C, we've extended the range down to the C1, which is definitely not realistic, but it can lead to some cool atmospheric pad sounds. This library is truly a joy to play. Whether you're doing literal pop music, new age, ambient, or atmospheric, or you want to lay down these beautiful vocal pads behind a score, a lead violin or cello part, they're very emotive, they're recorded super clean, and I know you'll have fun using it. Like I mentioned, all of the libraries in the Special Reserve series are both affordable, very easy to use, and compatible with the free Kontakt 7 player, so you don't need to purchase any other software to use this. This has been Allura Pop, and I will see you in the next one.